Hey guys, and welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Defiance on the Nintendo DS. In the last part we did our first AC-130 mission, and we also fought through some forests and did some sniping, and it was a bloody good time. So in this part we actually, again, it's going to be 2 missions in this part. The first half or so is going to be a shorter mission. And yeah, now we're doing one of those classic COD sequences where we're in the helicopter going towards our objective, but this was a bit different. There's been some missions like it, but in the COD franchise. But yeah, this one we're not actually going to touch down in this mission. This whole mission, we're assaulting the Hoover Dam. Well, we're just going to attack from the helicopter, and it's all right. This mission, it's kind of standard, but it's also kind of short, so it's not too bad. I'm playing this on regular or whatever normal is in this game. I can't quite remember, and I didn't have too many problems with it because there's a lot of these sort of missions or this kind of segment in the COD console games. Although I don't think there's any actual whole missions where you're just in the plane or just in a helicopter like this. I don't think there's any whole missions of that. It would always be like half of a mission. So I kind of had a problem with them in the console versions, just because when I ever used to play on like Veteran or Hardened, those were always like some of the hardest bits, because the rate they expected you to attack enemies was ridiculous. Like in that Spec Ops mission where you have to clear out the area. Playing that on Veteran with a friend, we had to memorise everything to actually get it right, and I guess it does sound like I'm just complaining because I'm not quick enough, but sometimes it was kind of a bit unfair. Especially where like the enemies would sometimes shoot you, and on Veteran you take like 3 hits and you're dead. So sometimes the enemies would hit you, sometimes they wouldn't. It was kind of a bit random. So sometimes like you perform so well and just die, and sometimes you perform the exact same and do fine and just make it through. So, but this one wasn't too bad. I mean, I am just playing on regular, and I did almost die like a bit back there, but you can get all the enemies. There's not too many. With the lock on, or like with the auto aim assist, you can just lock on and get enemies. It's kind of hard to aim. I had a bit of trouble aiming just because, of course, the controls on the DS version aren't as good as the console versions. They're a bit stiffer. So when you're constantly moving in a helicopter that you're not controlling, sometimes sometimes I'm just missing here some of the time. I'm just not managing to get the shots in. So I think if I was playing on a harder difficulty or hardened, I think that's the final one in this game, I would have a bit more trouble with it. But playing on regular, it's fine, it's no problem. Also in the console versions for these sort of levels, I had no problem doing it on normal either. So I should probably go back and test it out and just have a look, just to see if I have just as much trouble in this one. But it also, these missions never make any sense to me, or this one doesn't in particular, because how is this a strategy? How is this an efficient military strategy? It's like, okay guys, Hoover Dam has been taken over, we've got to go take it back. We could just fly some helicopters straight over and land them behind or something like that. Clear out one specific space. I mean, that seems like an okay idea. Or we could take all our helicopters, open up the doors, have random troops out the window with big machine guns that are designed to actually be close range or closest range, and just have them shoot everyone, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure that no one can ever get shot, and that the Russians on the Hoover Dam will definitely not shoot back at the helicopters, and we can just win. It's a great strategy. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why is this the strategy? Why not shut the helicopter doors and just fly away and just fly in a position where you can actually infiltrate, rather than, look, they're hanging their legs out the helicopter. They're going to get shot. Like, it's almost a guarantee. Like in some missions in the COD franchise, you fly in and then jump out to assault, and that kind of makes sense. But this one, no, we're literally just doing a couple of twat laps, and shooting some Russians that just show up. Though I gotta give it to the Russians, they really do have this place kind of down. I mean, of course there would be a lot more troopers if we were playing the console version, but yeah, I gotta give it to them. They are everywhere in this dam. So you look at this, well, how is this a plan? It's not a plan. And the sad thing is that we are currently playing as the British guys. Not too sure why the Americans can't protect the Hoover Dam themselves, but yeah, I guess they were like, hey Britain, we need some help here. Do you have any unique crazy strategies, and we happen to. Ugh. Oh well. But I do kind of like being on top of this damn bit because it always brings back nice memories of GoldenEye. I think I've already mentioned that this game kind of reminds me of GoldenEye, if not only for the N64-ish kind of animations. They're slightly better, and also the way some of the guns reload and stuff like that. I think I've mentioned that before, I don't know. But yeah, of course, in GoldenEye you go to the top of the dam and jump off like an idiot. And that's about it. I think in, I can't quite remember, but I think in the Wii version, or the re-release of GoldenEye, like, Daniel Craig jumped off the dam differently. Like, he didn't have anything attached and just jumped off like a crazy person. I can't remember, that game was alright. So why are we doing this, lad? Why do we have to go across the water? We really are, it does seem like we're lost. Like, the Russians, they just come out, and then just see these helicopters just going round. It's like, okay, cool. I mean, if we're assaulting the dam so we can actually get into it, why would we go across the water? Why would we attack the guys in boats? Why do the Russians have little boats to attack the helicopters? Oh well, it doesn't matter. That's it, that's the end of the mission. Anyway, even though I complained about it quite a bit, I enjoy that mission. It was quite simple and pretty nice.
Cowboy, heading out.
Thanks for the ride. All right, ladies, be ready for anything. Intel provided states possible destruction of the dam you're standing on right now. You can expect this to be done through explosive devices.
Better make this quick then.
The Russians won't detonate them while they are still inside. So we've got to get in there before they leave. Let's go!
Right, so yes, now we are actually in the second part of assaulting the Hoover Dam. It is technically a second, this is like a new mission now. Like, I don't know, I guess they could have done it as one, but no, this is a second mission, and we drop down. Turns out the American guy was giving us a lift, hence it was called Cowboy, because he's American, yeah, whatever, I don't know. And yeah, now we're going to assault the Hoover Dam. And I don't really understand the Russians' plan here. Of course, the storyline isn't the big feature about this game, but still, I want to talk about it because the Russians are going to blow up the dam. So what we're here doing, you know, they drop down 3 troopers, 3 guys. I mean, we are British SAS, but I don't think we're quite that good to take out the whole dam. But yeah, they drop in 3 guys to, like, stop the Russians from blowing up the dam. And why are the Russians blowing up the dam? Like, why? If they've captured the dam, isn't that good enough? Isn't that... like, haven't they already won? Why do they have to blow it up? It just seems a bit mean. So there was a little edit there where, yes, this helicopter shows up and you do straight away have to grab this RPG. Because this helicopter is really annoying to hit. Like, I think you have to hit it a certain amount of times. Like, because as you can see there, I clearly hit it and it didn't get destroyed or anything. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. But I grabbed the RPG, I hid back there, and yeah, there we go, I managed to take it out, but the first time I did it, I didn't see the RPG, and I kind of ran around, and then when I finally got the RPG, it just shot me, because even though most of the time it's not doing anything, it'll just sit there and look at you. If you give it a chance, it will shoot you bad. So, yeah, just hide behind that cover to take it out, don't try and just stand in front of it like an idiot. I don't think I should really have to say that as advice, but that's what I did the first time, just stood in front of it. But yeah, I guess, of course the Russians are blowing up the dam because it's the American dam providing them power. But aren't the Russians trying to invade America at this point? Like, they're not trying to destroy America, they're trying to invade and take it over. That's why they've dropped so many troops into America. So, why blow up every resource they have? The Hoover Dam's a massive resource, I'm just saying. That if the Russians do win, if their evil scheme of taking over America works, then they're like, oh, we probably shouldn't have blew up the Hoover Dam because now we have no power. Now we have no power. I don't know. I'm sure the Russian big guy was like, yes, blow up the dam. I can't do the accent. I can just sound like I've got a cold, but yeah. So this mission, it's okay. It kind of drags on a bit. There's really not that much to it to what you're seeing on screen now. You just go to one section, there's a load of guys, you shoot them, go to the next section, because you're working your way through the Hoover Dam. It's a big place. I mean, it is a very big place, so you're not just going to just stumble across them coincidentally. So yeah, you do have to find 2 generators and then save the day, and it's all very well and good. Yeah, but there's a ton of weapons here, which is kind of cool. Like, I have the AK just because of how much ammo you get for it. Although I kind of have some problems when using the AK, because tons of Russians use the AK, but sometimes it seems like it just doesn't pick up the ammo when I walk over it. I don't know if that's just because, I don't know, it's being really picky or what, but it does seem like sometimes when I walk over the gun and I would expect to pick up all that guy's ammo, sometimes it just doesn't work, you know. Like, it'll come up, I'll have like 10 bullets in my AK, and there'll be an AK on the ground, and it says, you can pick up this AK, and I'm just like, well, I want the bullets. I mean, that'd be nice. That'd be pretty handy, pretty cool. But yeah, here's the first generator. Kill some Russians, you know, standard kind of stuff. Now here's a kind of embarrassing bit. A little tip for you. This is one of the only times I noticed that enemies will infinitely respawn. At this point where we are with the bomb, enemies will keep coming. They don't stop. God, I don't want to say the word coming again, but they don't stop arriving with guns and bullets to shoot you. They will keep coming at you. So here's the bomb right here, and as you can see on the bottom touchscreen, there is a little hand symbol. So I can actually disarm the bomb right now. The thing is, I didn't see the hand symbol because I was too busy shooting all these guys. So I was like, come on, come up, come up, come up. I was expecting a bit more of a hint. So, yeah, that's why I didn't disarm the bomb in time. And strangely enough, there's no like little mini game or little kind of side thing to do, like hitting the green things or guessing the passcode. You know, there was none of that, which I thought was kind of strange. I mean, it makes sense that there wouldn't be that, because if one of your guys started like touching green squares while an infinite amount of Russians come down like this one bit, you would just get shot. It's like, I think it's 7-2. Oh, I've been shot in the head. They've just shot me in the head straight away, because I'm just out in cover. Like, I'm not in cover. That's how war works. But this level isn't too hard. You know, you can pick whatever weapon you want, and yeah, there's always like a way to go round, like I did there. It's not that linear, these battlefields in here. Yeah, whatever, Sergeant Cole. See, I really want to say that's Gaz, you know, or Gaz or Ghost, but I don't think it is. Who was it? I can't remember the name of the guy, but yeah. In case you don't know, if you're a big COD fan, you all know this, but yeah, there's that guy called Gaz in Modern Warfare 1, and then the guy dies, spoiler, and then he becomes Ghost in Modern Warfare 2, the same voice actor, and then he dies, spoiler, and then he becomes that guy when you're in London when the train kind of flips, and it's awesome, same voice actor. I think the whole reason that voice actor became so popular and people loved him, I did anyway, not just because he was British, but because he was cool. I think the reason they used him again and why people wanted to see Gaz again, because he died, which is very sad, is because of that one line, I use these for close encounters. Can't really do the accent, but, you know, in the first mission, he just gets the shotgun out, like, I use these for close encounters, and I think that was it. Everyone's going to love that character from now on. It's going to be amazing. So this mission is about to end quite abruptly, so I've been on Storm 23. This is going to seem a bit preemptive, but yeah, I've been on Storm 23, and in the next part we will save the world, hopefully. So yeah, I hope to see you next time. Plot twist.